Hi there, Navneet. My name's Andrew and I work here at IELTSpodcast.com with Ben and the others. Thank you for submitting this trial correction on the subject of international marketing. These essays are great for testing students' topic-specific vocabulary on the subject of globalization. Not only is this the reason that IELTS exists, but it always appears on the exam alongside other subjects such as technology, law and education. What we like to do with these single corrections is give you as much guidance as we can towards producing good academic writing. But if you would like to make significant improvements to your writing, it normally takes repeated corrections over time. Only in this way can you really learn to spot your own mistakes and stop making them in the future. But for now, let's move through sentence by sentence and give you some general guidance, as well as some grammatical corrections, and see if we can improve your writing some. So what is required in your intro is a discussion of the contention, so both sides of the argument, giving your opinion, as well as a brief outline of the ideas that you will discuss in your body. Here, you have only included the contention. So this background statement here is not strictly necessary. You don't have to include it. What I would say is, I would start here. Some say that international marketing is we don't need this either, so we can say, some say that international marketing is invasive and an intrusion into the target country, while others believe that it is important to spread ideas, languages and culture. Personally, I side with, Personally, I side with the latter view due to the benefits felt by every individual, because I think that globalization is an inevitable trend. I think globalization is just happening. It's not really anyone in particular that's making it happen. It is just a function of the modern world. And so the presence of international marketing is simply inevitable. So remember the three things for an intro, very important as well: a discussion of the contention, an outline of your opinion, and a brief outline of the ideas that you will discuss. So, here I would say that this paragraph is too long and unclear. Try to stick, I would reduce the number of ideas that are present in this paragraph. So rather than starting with this, which then incentivizes you to write down as many ideas as you can, I would say international marketing provides numerous benefits to the world, first of which is the wider variety of goods available. So here as well, you've gotten two ideas in one sentence. The availability of brands in every country and the closer relationships between these countries is two distinct ideas. They should be discussed separately. Yeah, so here, in a paragraph, what's absolutely necessary is that it contains really one core idea. So that idea should be, with the first sentence, introduced, with the second sentence, expanded upon, with the third sentence, it should be supported with a real-world example to show that your thinking is evidence-based, and then with the fourth sentence, you can either explain how it relates back to the question, or give a however statement to say that even though this, I believe this. Because your opinion should be present throughout the essay, but without overstating it. So this is what you've done here. You've said, however, this is not an issue anymore, but I'm not really sure what isn't the issue. So clearer ideas in your paragraph, a fuller intro. These sorts of statements at the beginnings of paragraphs, each coin has two sides. They are generic and they are ambiguous. So we could say here, international marketing also presents some drawbacks, such as the erosion of local cultures. And then we could talk about the fact that international businesses, multinational corporations, tend to have much larger budgets than smaller domestic producers. And when smaller domestic producers are forced to compete with these larger companies, they frequently can't, and they go out of business. The effect over time of this is cultural erosion. So the more that McDonald's and KFC advertise in China, the more small food producers go out of business because they can't advertise on the same scale. So this is the core of your argument here. International marketing is decreasing local businesses. Great, but we also need to explain what the specific negative impact is. It's a reduction in employment and an erosion of local culture. Also, phrases like bread and butter, while in the north of England people would appreciate you saying this, in academic writing we need to be a lot more formal than this. Task 2 responses are formal academic pieces. Here as well we should say just simply to conclude, or in conclusion. We don't need to say in this conclusion. I personally believe that international marketing makes a positive contribution. You make a contribution to every individual as well as society as a whole. Although it does present some drawbacks, I believe that international marketing is an inevitable presence and a function of globalization. That might sound quite advanced, but that's just because I'm a native speaker. We need to make sure that your writing is a bit more formal and a bit clearer. So if you would like to continue receiving these sorts of corrections, you can subscribe to our course, the link to which is in this very page you are staring at right now. The course comes with 8 essay corrections in total, over which we hope to raise you to above a band 7. I do hope to be seeing some more of your work coming through soon, Navneet, but until then, have a lovely day and bye bye for now.